Hey, it's me, Zanov, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition Legendary Difficulty Survival Mode playthrough. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm doing okay myself. I've had a big day, but I still feel like I got some recording to do in me. I still got some energy left, and I'm gonna spend that all on recording. So, at the end of the last episode, we just finished up at the Golden Glow Estate, and we were accepted formally into the Thieves Guild by Mercer Frey. I cannot believe I did not remember his name. We were accepted into the Thieves Guild officially by Mercer Frey, I believe. All that good jazz. And now... Pardon me. Why is it... just as I'm like, okay, and record, all of a sudden I start getting hiccups, I start getting burpy. It's definitely because of the Coke Zero I'm drinking, but still, like, why? I've been fine this entire time. In any case, we're getting on with dampened spirits. I've been sent to speak to Maven Black-Briar, head of the wealthiest, most influential family in Riften. According to Brynjolf, she has a job of utmost importance for me, and I need to follow her directions to the letter. Speak to Maven Black-Briar. So, that's what we're going to be doing. Also, I am almost 199% positive, 199% sure this is not supposed to be open. I don't know why it's open. I'm going to close it. But it's, yeah, this is definitely supposed to be closed. I'm almost positive. Maybe that's a thing that's happened because I don't have the unofficial patch in. That's probably the case, but still. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Before we go speak to Maven, though, there's a lot of people in here that have been asking to speak to me, basically, non-stop. So let's actually get to know some of the people in the Thieves Guild. So, Thrin.
You're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing in a lot of coin for the guild. Making us look good, too. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
I'll let you know if I need anything. Okay. So you were part of a bandit clan.
I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them.
But not for you?
Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed.
What changed?
We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest.
You'd never had to do that before?
No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well. Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways.
And Garthek?
I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan.
Good man.
Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did.
You know, you're allowed to just put the bow down while we're talking. You don't have to hold it in that position. I don't know what you're trying to achieve there. There's not an arrow there, but I guess, you know, you'll do what you want to do. Oh, there you go. You put it away. Okie dokie. Etienne Ranus. And do you guys remember who this fella is? He is indeed in debt to us, and I absolutely love that they put him here so you could eventually meet him again. I believe in the episode where we... Actually, I'll just talk to him. Etienne Ranus. And we can't talk to him. But he is... Maybe we can talk to him. I'm almost certain we can talk to him usually. He is the one that we saved from, you know, the episode Time to Party Thalmor style. Well, he was the one that was locked up in the Thalmor embassy and was being interrogated so that the Thalmor could find Esbern. And if you save him and he survives, you see him back here. Now, I'm almost certain there is also something to do with Melbourne. There is a way you can see Melbourne again, but I've never actually done it. So, I might even have to look that up,
What's on your
to
mind?
be honest, because I actually really want to see where he ends up. As I said, I've never done it. Neruin, how are you
A lot
doing,
of
my
people are
friend?
beginning to get impressed with you here, me included. Just wanted to let you know.
Oh, thank you very much for that. Can you train me to be better at archery?
I'll show you what I know.
Now, I'm not going to spend it just yet. I just wanted to make sure, yes, indeed, we have already spent 5 levels for our current level of 69. 69! That's the number! Yeah, so we've already spent the 5 levels, and we can't spend any more. We have to level up and be level 70 before I can pay for more things. No, I do not want to. I just keep fat fingering everything all the time because my tilde key, obviously, right next to the tab key, I'm always fat fingering it. How did you end up at the guild?
I used to live in Valenwood, working at my father's winery. We made the finest wine to ever cross your lips, I promise you. We were doing well. Plenty of coin, a huge mansion, and I was even betrothed to a lovely young woman.
Why would you leave all that behind?
Because it was dull. Every day was the same boring routine. Working at the winery, social visits with friends, parties with no one I cared about. I just wanted a little excitement. Something dangerous.
Like being a thief.
I hooked up with a guild in Valenwood. I think they called themselves the Silver Crescents. Spent quite a few years doing jobs for them. Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care. I didn't really need it. I was running with them because it fit. Made me feel alive.
How did you end up in Skyrim?
Well, after a while, my father caught on to what I was doing. He confronted me one night and gave me a choice. Either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into jail. Gave me a day to say my goodbyes to everyone.
Huh. That's a pretty strange ultimatum for your father to give you. That must have been difficult.
I ended up in Skyrim thanks to a contact I'd made when I was with the Crescents. Good old Delvin. He introduced me to Gallus, and that was it. I've been here ever since. And you know what? Despite what I left behind, I don't regret it one bit.
Gallus, huh? Wonder who that could be. That's a strange name. Do we ever get to meet this Gallus guy? Does the guild provide other services?
If talking your way out of trouble isn't enough, you could always pick up some training from Delvin, Vex, or Viper. Also, I recommend hitting the training room if you need lockpick practice. Helped me out of a jam more than once.
I don't need lockpick practice. I'm actually an expert. I never ever snap any locks. Vipper the Fleet, how are you, my friend?
Hey, let's talk a second.
Hey, let's do that. So, you're a pickpocket trainer, that's handy to know. So how did you earn your name?
It was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Windhelm.
You can face me if you want.
I was working with Vex, and we got inside with no trouble. We found the loot and made our way out.
Sounds normal to me.
Well, it was, up until the point where we set foot outside. The house was surrounded by town guard. The client had ratted us out. Vex just tells me to run, so I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her.
Did either of you get caught?
Are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes. Me? I ran, and I ran, straight through the gates of Windhelm, and all the way back to Riften.
Yeah, I was about to say that's an incredible distance to run, my friend.
Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in, drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed.
Why were they laughing?
Well, I'd forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. Vex rode hers back and arrived hours before I did. So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself.
Why, thank you for sharing that with me. Are you going to say the exact same thing? Does the guild provide other services?
I'll point you to the first and last person you're ever going to need to talk to. Tonelia. She's the guild's fence. Treat her right, and she'll make you rich. Try and rip her off, and you'll have the whole guild to answer to.
Fair enough. Okey dokey.
Pocket training? You just let me
I
know.
shall indeed. Rune.
I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me.
Why, thank you. How did you get your unusual name?
My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes.
Do you know what they mean?
No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means.
Maybe you aren't meant to know.
Perhaps. They could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything.
So who gave you the name?
Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so.
I'll keep an eye out for anything.
I appreciate that.
Wow, so I wonder if there's something I can do with this guy as well. My goodness, there is just so much things, and I cannot wait to do a 100% playthrough on Skyrim because there is just so many things to do. Sinric Endel, you'll be the last one I talk to before we start getting on with things.
All right. In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing around here. Just keep it between us, okay?
Okie dokie. Yeah, same as the other guy. You're allowed to put the bow down and talk and actually talk to me if you want. I won't be like offended or whatnot. Up to you though, I suppose. How did you become so good at picking locks?
Pull up a chair, my friend. This is quite a tale. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief.
With skills like yours, why not?
I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. Made a great deal of gold doing it, too.
Jailbreaking? What's that?
It's where a client pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about, and sometimes well, to kill someone on their behalf. Either way, the trick was in the escape. That's where my strengths came in handy.
Why did you stop doing it?
Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own.
I think I see what you're getting at.
The last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go.
Oh, that's
After
rough.
that, I promised myself I'd never do it again.
Why did you join the guild and not the Brotherhood?
I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
Fair enough. Oakley dokley. I'm sure we probably will not because you don't offer any training services, but it was interesting to get your backstory. Now, I'm not sure if there's anyone else to talk to, but it's probably high time we get out of here and go talk to Maven Black-Briar. Also, a YouTube video I watched today while I was at work. You know, I was actually working. Don't worry, I was working. You know, I was working. But I was listening into a video and also semi-watching and also semi-not working. Just keep that between you and me, between myself and you guys, alright? It was like an hour worth of cut content in Skyrim, and I'm kicking myself now because I cannot remember the channel name. But if you just look up an hour-long video of Skyrim's cut content, it is amazing how much cut content there is in Skyrim.
So get out of my face.
And there's still like so much more stuff that's still in Skyrim. Like it's just absolutely insane. I was watching it and I was like, this is insane. And I also was like, how do I get my hands on this? How do I get all this extra content? And obviously there's cutting room floor, but I think this was even more in depth than cutting room floor. There was even more stuff. But in any case, let's talk to Maven Black-Briar.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
You don't look very impressive either, to be honest. You look pretty weak and feeble. Huh. Words hurt. Hey. Okie dokie. I'm the best at what I do. How about we skip the conversation? Sorry, disappointed. How about we skip the conversation, huh?
You're a firebrand, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
It's about time Brynjolf sent me someone with business sense. I was beginning to think he was running some sort of beggars guild over there.
I asked if we could skip the conversation, please. I guess not. You have no faith in the guild?
Faith? I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area.
Where do I begin?
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Dang, I thought that was the dialogue option that would give me even more dialogue. Guess not. Okie dokie. How did you become allied with the Thieves Guild?
The Black-Briar family has always been allied with the Guild. Our connections with the Empire and within Skyrim make for a perfect fit. I dare say the Guild owes its survival as much to my family as it does to its own people.
Who runs the Hunting Brew Meadery?
Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now.
Can't believe he's trying to make his own little business. How about that? Sabjorn seems like more than just friendly competition.
Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabjorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market, and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly.
So get rid of him and he's no longer a threat.
Exactly. With Sabjorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition.
Why strike now?
The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that.
I see. Your name carries weight in Riften.
Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
Oh, I don't like you. I don't like you. I do not like you at all. Oh my goodness. Okay. Calm down, Zarnov. Calm down. It's just an
One more
NPC.
time, in case I wasn't clear.
Yep.
You butcher this job.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Did I? Talon J, I'm trying to. Oh, sorry. Did I? Oh, sorry. Am I? Yeah. That's how much you mean to me. All right. Yeah. Now you look shocked. Don't try your luck with me. The Dark Brotherhood, the Thieves Guild, anybody. I can take them all. Can you see what I'm wearing? Can you see what I'm wearing? Level 69, Daedric armor, like pretty much every Daedric artifact. Not every Daedric artifact, but a lot of Daedric artifacts. I'm just not a guy you want to mess with, okay? That's just a friendly reminder. Now, yeah, we'll just catch the carriage and we'll go straight to Whiterun. I'm just having to continuously think about and manage the survival mode, obviously. And I think my stats will definitely be depleted by the time I get to Whiterun, but I can't think. I've had a long day at work. I cannot think. Okay, let's go Whiterun. I'll climb on back and we'll be off. While in combat, what? In the okie doke. Oh, the Dawn Guard. Okay, it's been a while since I've seen you guys. Come down here, please. Come down here, just away from everybody. I would use the bow. I probably will use the bow, but I'll get the two Jamoras out as well. No bubbles, no bubbles. There we go. I'll get the two Jamoras out as well to help me out with this. And let's go back and get the... Where is it? There we go. We'll get that out. Why is there no combat music? This feels so weirdly quiet. So weirdly quiet. It's like regular music. It's not even combat music. Okay. Okay. Whatever. I won't question it. Let's just get into it. Okay. So we're going to go bang. And 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 we're going to go bang. I definitely can beat you. And we're going to go bang. And we're going to go... No, don't leave. Don't leave. Okay, I thought you were running away. I was like, he's still very much alive. He's just paralyzed. Oh, my goodness. Okay, and boom. Gosh, this boat is very, very cool. The amount of different enchantments and possible different effects you can get is actually really, really cool. It's just a shame that it's got such a low base damage. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, didn't mean it. Please don't kill me after you're done with him. And a boom. And there we go. And there we go. And I feel like archery will be pretty... Did that just bounce off of him? I feel like archery will be pretty easy to level up. Or maybe not easy, but it will go a bit quicker, I think. Whoop, there we go. I think it'll go a little wee bit quicker. Let's go bang and bang. Another 2 Dremora Lords. And then let's get out Ruin's Edge again. I'm undecided, but I think if I get the time and I have the memory... So these are 2 very big variables. 2 very, very big... Are these spears? I didn't know we... What? I didn't know we used... Okay, they don't really shoot all that well. Let's go bang, and we'll leave all that. And do I have no more arrows? That's a really strange problem to have, especially... Wow, I just remembered we have those enchanted arrows too. Okay, I've got 98 elven arrows. We've got plenty of arrows. I just remember we have those enchanted arrows too of like shock and fire and ice. Gosh, I got to remember, and I got to put those to good use. I've also got to remember where I put them. Oh my gosh. This survival mode, as good as it's been, it has also made so many things just so much more. Yeah, I'm good to go. Okay, I guess not. I guess I got to talk to you. I thought I could talk to you from the carriage, and I thought we already established I wanted to go to Whiterun. But hey, where do you want to go? I want to go to Whiterun, please. Thank you. I'll climb on back, and we'll be off. Thank you so much. Steady, old girl. Yes, okay. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to take... Yeah, we're going to Whiterun. Thank you. And now we've got to quickly deal with these little status effects that are absolutely no good at all. And hopefully I have... I do not have it. Dang. Okay, we're going to have to go into Whiterun and get the... Actually, no. No. What am I doing? I just remembered. Guess what I just remembered, guys? Guess what I just remembered? We have... Nightmare, but not only Nightmare, we have this player home that and I didn't regenerate my stamina. I didn't regenerate my stamina before I jumped on Nightmare. It's all good, it's all good. But guess what we have? We have the Tundra Homestead. You know that quest, you know that home outside Whiterun that I bought eons ago, and then the quest that says visit Tundra Homestead that we got eons ago, and then I never did that quest. We're about to do that quest. It's got to be the easiest quest. I don't know why I've left it so long, but it's an easy quest, and we're about to get it done. Now that's not the Tundra Homestead, is it? No, that's Chillfurrow Farm. Okay, the Tundra Homestead's all out there, a little bit further than what I remember it being, and all the more painful because I cannot just sprint there on my horse because my horse is going... For those of you that do not know, if your own stamina has been depleted, it also transfers over to your horse, and your horse just will not sprint at all. You'll just have a regular trotting, jogging horse that is not bothered to rush at all and do... What is this here? We have a courier. What have I done to get a courier? What have I done? What's going on? Hello?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to...
My hands only. Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Another letter from Rallis.
Yes. Yeah, he's a bit of a weird one, isn't he?
Got to go.
Yeah, he seems to be more and more strange every time I visit him, every time I go back to Colbjorn Barrow, and you don't even know the half of it. He's also continuously, somehow convincing poor old Thoran Veralt to keep on giving him money, and after he gives him money, he kind of just wastes it, and then I have to give him more money, or Thoran Veralt has to give him more money. It's not a very good, have you ever heard of quid pro quo? It's nothing like that at all. Okay, so, That was a little cut there. Did you guys realize? You probably did. There was probably a little bit of a change in the music, but it was pretty seamless, right? I had to go to the bathroom. I drank that many fluids in a day in an attempt to try and fill me up that, yeah, just sometimes well, not sometimes, a lot of the time, I have a lot of appointments with the bathroom, but you guys are definitely aware of that by now. It has happened that many times in the middle of my episodes. I do apologize, but also I don't know if I realistically can apologize for just needing to go to the bathroom, and it doesn't really affect you guys anyway, so I don't even know why I'm apologizing. In any case, we need to go to sleep right now. I was going to try and take that goat pelt off, but it's part of the bed. Also, I'm just now realizing that I can't really hold out on this level up for much longer anyway, so yeah, might as well just spend it now. Let's wait until nighttime, because that's better for us all round as a vampire. So, boop. And now we have a level up. Let's go health. Bada bing, bada boom. Our health is looking really, really nice. Our magicka is looking really, really nice. However, our satiety levels, our hunger levels are looking awful. Lucky we have a lot of food in here. Let's take that, because I'm pretty sure that's going to give me a bunch of hunger points. Yes. Restore 4 points of health. Restore 2 points of health per second for 60 seconds. Restore 220 points of hunger. That is actually extraordinarily good and extraordinarily light. I'm going to actually hold on to that, and we'll eat that and that and that. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bop. You feel better, but it's still hungry. You are well fed. That's the status update I was looking for. Okay, let's go back out. And now it's night time-ish. It looks pretty bright for nighttime, actually. It's 8:03. It's really... Is it just me, or is Skyrim looking really, really bright for nighttime? Or maybe it's just this part of Skyrim that really stands out. In any case, we need to go and speak to Malus Macius. Now, you see, when I first came over to the Tundra Homestead, I was thinking that we had to come over here anyway to get to the meadery. As it turns out, though, we actually have to go into Whiterun. I don't know how I missed that. I'm very disappointed in myself, because now I've got to run back to Whiterun. It's not that big of a deal. But it's just like, oh, it's just, for me, it is just like further cementing in my mind that, yep, today was a very big and long day, and I am feeling it. Like, really, really feeling it. Oh, even now, I'm like, even now, I don't know, at the very start of this episode, which was only like 20 minutes ago now, I was like, yeah, it's all good, you know, I'm tired, I'm feeling a bit mentally drained, but I still got like an episode in me for sure. Yeah, I've got an episode, or maybe 2, maybe 3. You know, the original plan on the way home was, yeah, I'll knock out, 3 recordings, it'll be great, it'll be a fun time, I'll have a good time, I'll have a couple coffees, and then I'll, pour myself my little Coke no sugar, and then I'll jump in front of the computer, and I'll have so much energy. And I've got no energy. Like, none. Oh my goodness. Do you guys ever get that feeling where your brain just feels like empty? Like, I know I've joked a lot in the past about, the brain out at the back of head moment, but like, you can still have the brain out the back of head moments, or the moments where like it's just not coming as naturally to you, I guess you could say. Geez, trying to explain this with my brain having no energy right now is difficult. But like, you guys have that. Everyone has those times where you're just low on energy, but like you can still like function somewhat. I'm like low on energy, and I cannot function very well at all. This is taking a great deal of effort. Everything I'm doing and saying is taking energy. And it's like, it's not actually taking energy, but it's just because I have absolutely no energy that it just feels that way. If you guys get what I'm saying. If you don't, I have no more energy to even try explaining. No, you see, because Mishara's... Is this another bit of Creation Club content? Just 1 second, Malice. I'm going to read this, because I got a feeling this is another bit of Creation Club content. I've never seen this note on the bench. Okay. Mishara has a secret. Not a bad secret like the Battleborn secret affair. Not a boring secret like the shopkeeper who hates his sister. Mishara's secret is too good to be believed. Yep, this is definitely Creation Club content. Okay. Mishara did not always spend her days like this. A cat who pretends to be a dog? No, Mishara used to be a bandit warrior, a member of the Crimson Dirks, famous rogues wanted by the East Empire Company, the clan mothers of elsewhere, the law bringers from here to the Somerset Isles. If the guards only knew, they would come kill her. That is why Mishara can never tell. But her time is short. She longs for company. The other day she took to begging outside the city and saw her little mate Zaharia, yeah, we'll go with that. Zaharia walked through the gates. Mishara called her by name, but the Red Guard ignored her. Mishara is... oh my goodness, the low energy. Mishara is sure she heard her, and it made her sad to know this. Mishara does not want to die a rug. Perhaps she will do something mischievous and get the Whiterun guards to attack. Then she will be a warrior once more. Let's take that. Are we going to get some kind of quest update? Started when the cat's away. Okie dokie. Let's have a look-see at what that is. Inspect Dragon's Reach dungeon for clues of Mishara. Okay. I found a note at the Banded Mare written by a Khajiit named Mishara. She claims to have been a warrior in another life and decided to start a fight with the guards so she could relive some of her past glory. I should visit the dungeon to see what became of her. Okie dokie. Well, that's something else to do.
Drink in peace?
No, because I need to work with you on something very, very important. You know of a person named Maven, right? Maven said you're expecting me.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do.
Okie dokie, keep it short.
Brew's owner, Sabyarn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard, and we're going to poison the mead.
Oh, how devilish. You have the poison?
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabyarn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. How do I fit in?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabyarn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabyarn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Oakley dokley, how do I get to the brewing vats?
Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start.
What about just going through the brewery?
Sabyarn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead.
Why are you doing all this?
I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabyarn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery.
There's more to this than a debt, isn't there?
If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabyarn ends up in jail, she's gonna take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Black-Briar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him.
Why bother poisoning the nest for Sabyarn?
Once Sabyarn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there, now you need to clear them out.
Oakley dokley. Remember, Sabyarn will be needing a helping hand, and you'll happen along just blah 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 blah. Okay, dokie. Let's go down and pay old Sabyarn a visit. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. This is gonna be a very, very kickback,
yourself
relaxed.
an
No, I don't. Well, actually, I mean, yes, I do. I've gotten to level 100 a couple times now. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, this is just gonna be a much more. I'm already able to tell, and I'm doing it. I think like almost subconsciously, just it being a dialogue-heavy episode, so that I can like kind of get through it, if you know what I mean. Like, as I said, I'm just so sapped of energy. I had such a huge day at work today, but I'll be leaving the workplace I'm currently at very, very soon. I'll be able to devote more time to this, which is what I definitely want to be doing, and I'll be getting a another job somewhere else that will help to basically supplement this as well. Basically allow me to put more time into this, which is what I really, really want to be doing. So I don't have these days where I come home and I can barely think and I'm like, hey guys, basic dialogue, here we go. Hope you enjoyed the episode. So yeah, I am trying to put things in place in order to make sure that this doesn't happen.
What are you
Sabion.
laughing at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Indeed, I can. Is something wrong?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew Reserve for the captain of the guard.
Uh-huh.
If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
Oh, I might be able to help you, poor thing.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you?
Well, I mean, no.
Until the job's done.
You see, that's the only way I operate.
Oh, very well. Here's half. You'll get the rest when the job's done. My only
very
demand
good.
is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
How do I permanently clear the vermin?
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's
How
nest,
inconvenient for
it should
you.
stop them from ever coming back.
You've got a deal.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
Can do. You mentioned someone named Malice?
Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper.
Yes. So you're a bad person. I instantly feel a lot better
I've got
about
to
doing
clean
this.
up this mess.
Indeed you do.
Was
Indeed you
something we
do.
discussed unclear?
Not at all. I'm just gonna try to, because there's a lot of, you see, when you play Skyrim for long enough, Sabion, you kind of get to a point, what am I doing? Oh my goodness, I can barely think. You kind of get to a point where, like, you know, even if you had a specific character in mind, you eventually, you cannot cast a spell while casting another, okay. You eventually get to a point where, you need to start leveling up multiple different things, and I want to see if I can, you have nothing, okay.
Something we discussed
No, nothing was unclear. You see, I was just gonna be, okie dokie, I'm leaving because you're gonna keep saying the same thing and it's gonna make it even harder for me to provide some commentary. But you see, what I was gonna do was I was gonna see if I could steal the other half of the 500 that you were gonna pay me once the job is done, you see. That's what I was going for there, but you don't even have the other 500, so I don't actually think you were planning on paying me. Let's unlock this door. I guess not. Let's just run in here. What can we grab from in here? And another note. Have need of Sinric. Sabion, this is my third and final offer. I feel that I've been more than generous with the amounts I've stated to buy your meadery. There's no reason for competition to stifle both of our businesses. Unified, we could make Black-Briar Mead a household name and bury anyone else who tries to start a similar business in Skyrim. If you wish to accept my offer, please come to Riften and stay at my manor as a guest. I think you'll find that being a part of the Black-Briar family would be both lucrative and life-saving. Maven. Ooh. See, look at that. I mean, like, you could just go about talking about this kind of thing, like, without the threat. And perhaps without the threat, you know, someone might actually accept the deal. But instantly, like, if I got a letter like that, I would just be like, huh, well, you see, Maven, I don't like you. Go away. That would be about it. You could be like the most powerful, the most dangerous person, but if like I don't know what it is. If you give me that kind of attitude where, wow, I need to focus a bit more on this lock. But if you give me that kind of attitude where you feel like you're super superior and stuff, I don't know. There's just something about me, at the very like core of my being, I dislike that so much whenever people think that they're better than other people. I don't know. I just dislike it so much with like almost every single fiber of my soul. Strongbox empty, but it's also locked. An expert lock. I mean, let's lockpick it anyway, I suppose. Get the experience, but I don't think I've ever actually encountered a strongbox that was locked and empty so that it didn't actually, I mean, maybe I have, but locked and empty so it didn't come up with the like level of lock it was, and it just kind of, yeah, said empty. I don't know, weird. Never come across that. Maybe that's another Skyrim patch kind of thing. And yeah, indeed, you're empty. You weren't lying. Okie dokie. Now, let's make our way. Should I be taking the food? Nah, it's all good. We should be fine. I'm pretty sure we come back through here anyway if I really do need it. There's a Sabion. And we've got 2 quest markers. What's the other quest marker for? Poison the hunting brew vat and poison the nest. So I can get through the hunting brew to the hunting brew vat, I'm pretty sure. Can I do I do that with the key, or am I able to just lockpick that? I think I might do that with the key. Hey there, buddy. Let's start using some of this, hey? Let's see how this goes. Boom. Wow, Venom Fang Skeever. Wow, we do no damage. And we are more than likely going to get some kind of disease if I am mucking around. Okay, so we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. Wow, that is so much more powerful than than using a bow and arrow. But obviously, I mean, you know, we got to get that bow and arrow. We got to get that archery skill all the way to 100. Where is it? Oh my goodness, it is so hard to focus. Okay, wowza, that was an instant death waiting for me. Let's quick save right there because that's got me very, very scared. And we will continue on with this in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, I am very, very sorry. I understand that this was a more dialogue-heavy episode, a bit more of a relaxed, chilled episode. I hope you guys can forgive me and also understand that it's just my job right now, what I'm doing. I'm very, very under the pump at work, essentially, and it's causing me to be extremely drained when I finally do get home from work, and it's providing commentary for these episodes weirdly hard, to be honest, weirdly hard. I've never really encountered something like this before, but it is what it is. In any case, thank you so much for watching today's episode. Please remember to like and subscribe if you are enjoying this series as much as I am playing it. And also, please leave any comments below, any recommendations, or just stop by to say good day, because I respond to every single one of you, and I absolutely love the interactions. But regardless of whether or not you do anything I have just asked, please have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.